Anything? Anybody? Yeah. Yeah, no, there's settings coming up. Maybe I am live. Hello. The keyboard. Anybody tell me all sound? Video. What's the right? So it's got a minute's worth of delay. We've fighting with software here, but I'm going to put the telephone down now that I'm on because apparently it does now work. Would you confirm? How jittery? Really smooth stream? No. This is exciting for everybody this year. Okay, what's going on with this computer? The CPU is absolutely going for it. Well, and yeah, yeah. Right, has anything improved yet? Can I, on the fly, adjust the settings? The answer is absolutely not. Well, what do we do? Yeah. And what will happen to the stream? If I start up again, right, we're on lower bandwidth. Right. Is that better? Right, okay. How's that, everybody? Yeah, okay. Right, sorry about that. There you go. I don't do stuff like this often because it's a pain in the bum, right? But yeah, apparently, please check the video resolution, which is not optimal. Well, it's the best I've got. Yeah, this is a mixture between a PC not keeping up and poor bandwidth. Anyway, I'm going to put the telephone down now, which I've got stuck to my head. Everybody's going to have to talk to me via the Twitters and the chats, I guess. But right, okay, let's get on with this. I'm going to put this down. Goodbye. Right, I live on these things, you know. Right, so the plan is I am going to build from stock a Minstrel 2. I've never built one of these before. I've got the rather snazzy manual here. Look at this. Snazzy manual. So whether I'm going to actually look at this or not, who knows. I'm clearly looking at it now briefly, and I've just realised I don't have my glasses. Schoolboy error. But yeah, I'm going to try and build this, and I've got a timer thing. There. So you never know. I might be able to get that to work. But yeah, here is a Minstrel 2 kit. Let's I'm going to start the timer now. So yeah, do tweet me the your guesses, because whoever gets closest, you know, is going to get it. And I'll call a cut-off point at some point for guesses as well, because it will get insane. So anyway, That's the timer started. I've done a good job of opening that. Right, bits, 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 package of bits. Definitely no leftovers. Familiarise yourself with the parts. Yeah, lots of fiddly bits and some pillars. Right, turn that off. Oh, what's going on in the chat? Aha. Right, okay. I believe this is still working. So yeah, do if you click in the description, you can see what this is all about. You'll see all of the kits, but this is effectively a ZX80 clone that you build yourself. I'm just going to put that to one side because here's the chippery and here's the board. Let's have a bit of a zoom. Right. So basically, put that on there. There's a lot of these to do. Oh my. What was I thinking? You should always start off with the smallest, lowest components first. That's the rule. Right, so but they're probably 100 nanofarads. They're about the right weight. And then what we got here? We have got, yeah, there's some picofarads. That's a big one. So yeah, definitely going to dig out the manual now. Oh no, this is going to take hours. Right, okay. See, a top cheat with these things is to go and have a quick look in the manual and look at the quantities, because then that way you don't really have to get out your microscope or your meter to test what each one is if you're not sure, because a lot of the time you can cheat by quantities. And that's what I'm going to do for the capacitors, because I'm never going to be able to read these. They are too small. Look at them. So yeah, I'm going to just by using the manual. Actual manual. Oh right. Where's the list of capacitors then? Must be a list. Oh, there they are. 4, 1. Right, so we've got some ones, but they are hugely different. Fine. Right. Well, let's start off with a 47 picofarads. That's the easy way to go. I'm going to put the book there. I'm going to use these for bendage. Right, so 47 picofarad, there's 4, I've got 4 here, and I am going to bend these like that. That's the right amount. That is the correct amount. I don't do enough of this stuff anymore. So I used to do this sort of thing for a living. And now I just don't. It's all surface mount. Right, blimey. If it's taken me that long to just sort these 4 out, we are doomed. Right. 47. Oi! That's a 47 nanod. That's a 47 picofarad. Right. That was nearly a whoopsie straight away. Each component is marked on the board, which is nice. Yeah, 47 picofarad, 47 picofarads, 47 picofarads, and nanods. There it is. There we go. How many minutes now? 5 minutes in. I'm going to choose thin solder. Are we just about on camera? So yeah, if you do guess right, I am literally all you're going to have to do is we will liaise with you and find out who you actually are and get your address and stuff, and I'll just ship it. Because one thing is for sure, I don't have space even for one of these in a drawer for me. I just don't. I'm not sure, but I might actually have a ZX80, a real one. Don't think I have. No, I do. Yes, I do have a real ZX80, yeah. I remember now. Alright, some nice side cutters. Ah! That is stuck on my finger. Right. So next, capacitors. We've got a 10 nanofarad and a 1 nanofarad. So that must be the 10, because it's bigger. Oh, man. You're going to read that? You're going to focus somehow? Wow. Anybody? What does that say? That says 103, doesn't it? Sorry, I was trying to read the other screen then. Go on. Clean fingers. And that says 100M. Was that 105? That's 105. So that must be, that's the 10. That's the 10. That's the 1. Yeah, and they're the hundreds. Got it. The big one is the 1F. Thanks. Where does it go on the board, though? There it is. Okay, and then the other one was the 10, so I might as well put that in as well. Which goes where? Where is that 10? There it is. Right, so that's a couple more of those in. Everybody loves burning their fingers. Oh, side note to anybody that doesn't know, the taking pre-orders on the Mini Pet D board, which is the factory built PET replacement motherboard with built-in SD to PET. Yeah, check that out. Link below, probably. Yeah, they're in the factory now, so they shouldn't be too far away. Right, okay then, so we've got two. So these must be 47 nanofarads. You know you're doomed when you start using your camera to look at things. But yeah, those fellas are tiny. But it's only two, so it is really not rocket science. All right. 47, there's one. Oops. And there's the other one. Boo, 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 boo. 47. I saw it. It's gone. It's gone. 470. 47. Reasonably tidy so far. Yes, I'm feeling with the solder because everything's out of focus because of my eyes. Ah. You never thought the solder would get hot. Check the comments to see if anybody's screaming at me. If I've put anything in the wrong place. Have I not done that? We've got 12 concurrent viewers. Welcome. Hello, everybody. If you haven't done it already, put a guess in. Do it via Twitter because we get a better timestamp on that for how long you think this is going to take me to make. Because if the closest gets it, we'll have a free one. This one. This is the one that I'll give away. Right, so we should have 13 of these. Deux, trois, four, some more. Yeah. All right, lots of these. Lots and lots and lots. Yep. 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 Look at the recklessness of me just bending them with my prangers. Do. This isn't being done for concourse condition. It just needs to work. I'm going to even try and load a game, you know. $1,300 nanofarads. Here they come. There'll be one per chip, which is generally common practice. Start down. Oh no, those are the ones that got different spacing. Oh no, I'm going to have to yank them through now. Oh, I should have looked. I should have looked. Oh dear, that's not good. Don't look at that one. 100 nano trousers. See, normally I would straighten these legs and do a better job of it. These are way too big, but no, I'm going to yank them through. Try and save time. So, anybody actually own a ZX80 back in the day? Or did you start off with a ZX81? I didn't have an 81 until quite late. Just picked one up for coolsies. I believe, was it the ZX80 only available as a kit? Is that a fact? Right, as you can see, I got the spacing quite bad on all of those, except for the couple that were there. So I'm going to fix that using science. And... oh, yes. Fixed. Oh, this looks okay. Yeah. Right. That one's not right. Well, you could do them like that. It'd be quite cool. Quite cool. Right. You better. Better. Right. Yuck. I'm not proud of myself. I have to fix these with hot fingers. Hot fingers. Didn't turn the extractor on. Ah. Right. It's good. Das Boot. No, actually, they're all not bad at all, actually, considering what I just had to do to those. Just make sure they're nice and flush enough. Not bad. Ow. Yeah, I'm assuming we sold quite a few kits now. That these are final editions, as in, this is it. These kits are a real pain in the bottom to do now. So many things are now out of stock. But yeah, I'm expecting to see quite a few kits get built over Christmas and the New Year. Because I think there's a few under, especially the mini pets. Definitely a few mini pets under the Christmas tree. Yeah. So yeah, I'll try and keep that. Yeah, there's still some mini pet kits in stock. I'm just not shipping any at the moment because I've had to concentrate on a few other things. But they're going to start shipping again. But again, once they've gone, they've gone. And the new mini pet D, that's a limited run as well. Very difficult doing this sort of thing now. Right, that doesn't look too bad. Let's tidy this garbage up. Right, legs, 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 legs. Ah, that is not good soldering there. Proper 3D soldering that was. Could have probably done better with a welder. Right, oh, there's one. Quick visual inspection without glasses. It's fine. Right. Push some garbage that way and some garbage that way. Right, so that's the capacitors done. I think. Oh no, there's a big 22, but that can go on later. Let's have a look at what's next in this luxurious manual that covers all of the Minstrels, by the way. Right, so what have we got? 275 ohms. That should be an easy find. That's got some purple in it or something. There's a 2 at least. So have a look. Is there any other 2s? 2K2s. That's not 2K2. Oh, that's the 75s there. 75s, purple, green, black. That's nearly green, isn't it? Oh, it is green. Perfect. All right, let's get those in. How are we doing with people? We've got 13 people. Hello, 13 people. Right. 75 ohm. Oh, they're next to each other. Ohm. Right, that's those. Right, we're going to go reckless now. So we got some 470s, yellow, that's yellow purple. Excellent, look. Focus. Boing. Yellow, purple, black 470s. Very handy. Look, you got the color codes here as well. So I'm not even having to reach for my multimeter to cheat. So two 470s. Bendage. I don't like doing that, but needs must. Boom, 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 boom. 470. Do 470 there, 470 there. Just do that with the legs. It's nicer to do them as you go because you'll keep them more flatterer, but that's not that convenient right now. 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bing. It's all good stuff. So we have got 47s. The handy thing is that actually if you don't put them in one by one, if you do make a mistake like the classic, you know, 2K2 versus 220 or something, it's easier to put right if they're not soldered in. If you go around and fill in the slots and then suddenly you've got a load of bits left over. Oh, itchy nose. 47s. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, they're all here. Yeah, imagine if I'm getting this wrong. How are we doing on time? Oh my, anybody that thought it was going to be half an hour, you're miles out. I'm hoping the computer's saving a copy of this so I can edit it down, speed it up or something, or just delete it, pretend it never happened. Right. Yeah, not bad, neat enough. I'm going to solder those in though. Toot sweet. Blobby, blobby, blobby. Oh, and he blocked up an adjacent hole like an amateur. Ow, 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 ow. Off camera. Oh, there. Yeah, do remember I've not built one of these before. Excuses, excuses. I've built some of the kits though. I've built the mini pets, but yeah, I've never done any of the Z80s. Right, I'm going to tidy this up a bit now. Look at him go. Animal. Animal. Right, I'm going to solder those in. Not even going to check that they're right. Ugh. Oh, it got there in the end. Not the ideal tip for this. You have to go in very shallow with it. And that was ugly. Good. Okie doke. Now what have we got? What's that? That is yellow, purple, red. Yellow, purple, red is, call it out. Was it yellow, purple, brown? That's yellow, purple, red, isn't it? Go on. Yep, yellow, purple, red. 2K7. Says so there. No, that's not it. Yellow, purple, red. 4K7. Blimey. Nearly. Nearly got it wrong. 4K7. I can see where it goes. It's there. Another single. What have we got? Looks like red, red, yellow. 2 something. Red, red, yellow. 220k. Love it. See, you get spoiled when you get used to doing SMT because everything's just written on it. And then suddenly everything gets so small, you can't read it anymore anyway. So, yeah. Just to be able to do so much stuff and be able to see. But these days, I've got too old. Orange, orange, purple. 330. Is that orange, orange, purple? Was that brown? Orange, orange, brown. There we go. There's a lot of tiny little bits and bobs on here. Okay, so this is a 2 something because that's a red by the looks. No, that's brown. No, that's red. Is that definitely red? 2K7 that would be. Let's have a look again. See, if I bother to put my glasses on, I might not have to be doing this. Yeah, that's red. How many people are still here? You've still got 13. Wow. Do retweet this on the Twitters. I've just spotted another guess on the YouTubes. On the Twitters. Yeah. It's not going well. It's slow going. But, you know, I'm doing the slow stuff first. Right. Blue, grey, brown. 600 and something. Oh, there's only one that starts with blue anyway. Yeah, 680, according to the rather useful manual. 680, 680, 680. I spot it. Bendage. 680 in the hole. Oh no! Urgh! Arg! Wait for the magic. Magic. Sac magic. Ah, smoke in my face. Go on. Cute. So I'm only tagging one end on. Give me the opportunity to sort out anything that's not flat enough on the other side. And also, I hate it when that's bent like that. That's, you want the legs straight if you can. Eek, 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 eek. How many resistors have I put in? Quite a few. How many to go? Tons. Right, lots of 1Ks. 1K, 1K. Ah, there's a 1M there. 2K2. And I'm missing a value. Let's have a look here, because I've got that. Got 2K2. There we go. There we are. It was here somewhere. Right. So that is the 2K2 by the looky looks. Where are we? Maybe not. So what else have we got here? Something with a green on it. That's got to be 1 meg. Green means meg. Right, that's the 1 meg. That can go straight in. Process of elimination now. Right. Ow! Alright, that's the 1 meg. So now it's just 1Ks and 1 2K2. Right, cool. I did that with squinting. Let's have a look here. So yeah, 2K2, 1K, 1K, 1K. There's a 180 there. Should have been tidier. Ah, there we go. There we go. Because there's 2 of those. And that's the 2K2s. I thought it wasn't. There's something random going on. 2K2s. Should have cleared the space better. One there. Yes, it is a PS5. Oh, we've lost viewers. No. Go off to the Twitters and make people come here and watch me, and then they can all fall asleep. Have a good night's sleep on me. Of course, if you're asking people to tweet guesses at you, you're not really emphasised into passing that knowledge on, just in case somebody that picks up your tweet then gets it right. But we're going to use timeline, so the first person to be close in time, so the early guesses should have a better chance. But you know, at the end of the day, no science is being involved. I will just have a look at it and make a decision. Right, so you're the 180. Just got the go now. $180 ohm. Yep, I've got a dent from that one. Burnt. It's not a good clearing method. Right, so that'll do. Lots of 1Ks. Yeah. Speed method. Used to have a tool at my old job 1,000 years ago that would do this for you. It was awesome, and it would cut the ends off. Doesn't need to be too precise. Somewhere handy. That one is too bad though. No. So yeah, let's have who can remember yeah, what's your favorite ZX80 game? Type in. What type in did you do? All 12 of you. One of you must have done a type in ZX80 game. What was the best one you ever typed in? Because that's how I remember my next door neighbour. He had the ZX80 and the ZX81, and literally he didn't have a tape drive, so everything was typed in, and then the machine was left on, and he hoped for the best, basically. Oh, nearly fired that one in the air. Note to self, next time get your component shaping tool out, matron. But you lot probably haven't got those sort of things, so, you know, pair of pliers. The main thing is just have a decent soldering iron, and don't go and spend thousands of pounds on a soldering iron. Some people really are spending a lot of money on stuff like that. My soldering iron cost me 50 quid, and I've had it just forever. Yeah, you don't need one of these 350 quid irons for a bit of soldering. They're nice, I'm sure, but yeah. Fix that one. Didn't do a good job on bending. Oh no, and now I've found the hole where I've blocked over like a child. Ooh. come back to that one. See, this is the slow bit. It's going to whiz from here. We're nearly at 45 minutes, which isn't bad. I was given a couple of estimates, what people thought I might do, or person thought I might do. I kind of agreed. I'm a bit dubious whether I will hit that now. I mean, I'm the person, I did do a video ages back, years back, never put it out. I built a Spectrum from scratch, and I was convinced I'd have it banged out in an hour. Oh, it went on forever. And then best of all, when I powered it on, it didn't work. Yay. So yeah, that video never went out. Yeah, and the footage was absolutely shocking. Worse than this. Yeah, that bad. I don't know what I did with that resistor. Cool, they don't make the legs like they used to, you know. You can't use just a pair of very sharp cutters and pull on them without them breaking, weirdly. Right, okay, so that's the one case. Oh, there's one more. Oh, the one where I need to sort that hill out. Right. Here we go. Solderage. Yeah, soldering at arm's length. This is a bit like the old Blue Peter thing here, but in soft focus. Here's one I ruined earlier. That's it, because you can feel the heat on the other side. Top tip, can't find a component, leave your finger on it until it burns, and then you'll find the component. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not my best soldering. Yuck. Tidy that up. Run it down the leg. Yeah. Go on, I'm literally just piling the solder. Oh, look at that big old solder bridge up there. Solved. Oh, and I've just gone over another spot. Ew. Bad boy. Getting impatient. Just going in with a solder, tidy it up afterwards. Oof. Dear, oh dear, oh dearie, dearie me. Could be worse. Oh, yeah, if you've got a pet or mini pet, 80 column, cheese and chives. That's a new thing in the store. Misfit game. Probably the best 80 column game ever written for the pet. Yeah, really, really excellent. You can play it and you kind of nearly forget that you're stuck with just character graphics. Very good. Right, tap it tap. And when your hand slips and you do that, blood. Okay. That'll do. Okay, so we've got 11 diodes that are the same. That's what we like. They can go on. They have a line on them to designate what way round they go. But you knew that already. Ding. What are people talking about? Do not try that, folks. What's that? Oh no, don't like that one. Yeah, I presume if you people were making them, you'd spend a little bit more time on this than I am. I'm just rattling through this. We just want it to work. Not going to be showroom, but it should be functional. What are people talking about? I think that's good. Oh no, is that one? No. Oh, that's the point. There's a 1K resistor. At least one to go on. There it is. Where I blocked the path. Ah. Is the clock still on the screen? Oh, it is. Hands up if you've been here for the whole hour. I suppose now's the bad time to realise I've forgotten to feed myself, actually. I am getting hungry. Oh. Nicer. And remember, put these around the right way. Otherwise, bad things will happen, like it won't work. Yeah, so when I'm done with this, all I should have to do is turn on my bench 9-volt supply, plug it into my little composite TV thing that I've charged up special, and it should work. And if I'm really lucky, I'm going to plug in a tape thing and going to try and load an AND game and then play AND game if any of this works. I mean, to be honest, I think the biggest problem I'm going to have is the TV because I haven't used it in so long. Who knows if it's actually going to stand up because it's rechargeable and the batteries get tired. Oh, fumes in my face. Ready? Whee! Bulk solder. That'll do, pig. He said. That one is lousy. Ow, 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 ow. Hot heat. When's Christmas? That's soon, isn't it? Is it next Friday? Hope everybody's looking forward to it. It's going to be very exciting. I might try and get my 2017 Christmas reveal project finished this Christmas. Ha 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 ha. Oh, won't that be amazing? It's really, really cool. It was an absolutely ludicrous idea. And the plan was to just build it over that Christmas out of stuff that I had lying around. And in all the time between, I could have done a better job of it and ordered things in and, you know, not been so Heath Robinson with it, because it might as well be clockwork. It's that bad. But yeah, I hope to get that fired up one day and show all, because it was a stupid idea, and that's why it's cool. Because it does work, it's just not finished. Yeah, 2017 project, that one. Right, so we got all the little smallsies in. It's set 4. Where is it? There's one. There it is. Ooh. And I've just found one I've not soldered either, which is that one. That would have been a problem. Right, so there is a 1K, 1 meg resistor. 1K, wasn't it? Oh no. There it is. I am going to use the wind method to clear this hole. It's there. There it is. Lots and lots of heat, and then go. Through the hole. Clear. Focus. There we go, look. Using the power. You think this is boring? Can you imagine what it's going to be like to edit this? There's another thing I really never do. Got so many videos, never been edited. Could have gone out if I edited them. Instead, I just upload videos that really need editing and are terrible. There we are. I've not got enough space to have a desk to slide over. That's the problem. Right. And doing that, you can feel if you've only soldered half of it, by the way. Okay, so we've got a transistor, we have a capacitor. Wow, so, okay. We're into the big time now, so we're 1 hour in. Yeah, so you've got until, what's the time there? So you've got until 10 past midnight in real money, or until the clock on the screen says about an hour, basically, to get your guesses in. And then anyone close to that, to the actual finish. What are you talking about? Bolognese with extra shrooms and onions? What? Oh no, food. No, this demo has not been, no, literally, I've only been piddling around with the software newsies earlier. Terrible. Oh, more food. Send food. No, I didn't do one earlier, no. I mean, you'd think I would. But I think it's good to just, you know, when people buy these kits, you've got people that really know what they're doing. They're always buying kits, and they, you know, they can just do it because they're used to doing these sort of things. And then you've got people that have never soldered before, and those people, if they spend a bit of time with it, they won't get it wrong. Just spend a bit of time with it. So I think it's good to sort of show it being just done, mistakes and all. I might have screwed up. We'll find out later. And, that's fair. Right, so I could put that on, but I'll probably snap it off. So I won't do that. That's the transistor. But what we've got here is the rather neat pack of components. Let's have another look in the manual. There will be a few leftover manuals put in the store, by the way, once I've finally had a bit of a tidy up. It's chaos here at the moment. It's a very good manual, this. You've really got to... Obviously, whoever gets this thing will end up with a manual. Not this one. You'll have a brand new one. This one might have my DNA on it. Ew. Don't Google that. Right. Okay, so what we... Lots and lots of individual... These are not all the same. So you can't just like slapdash put these in and hope that they are all the samesies. So, but the handy thing is, the kits are laid out. So there's the kit. Let's zoom this out. So the components on the foam pad are in the same place. Yeah, it's worth checking as they go in. It's the right components, in the right place. But they are. So you can just, take that, put that there, take that, put that there, and that's what I'm about to do now. First, though, I will fit the sockets. And there's only sockets for the sort of chips that are a bugger if you need to remove them. So there's the nice sockets there. Or are they taller? Tricky. I'm going to put the sockets in first. Right, and there's keys to show what way up they should go. So yeah. Alright, you've got another 2 minutes to get your guessing on the stream of how long it's going to take me to get this finished it and power it on. Whether it works or not, by the way, just literally get the electricity in it. And then I will announce what time. It's about 2 minutes. I'll announce what time GMT it is. So if there's any tweets that are coming in with the guesses on, they will also be invalid. Right, one there. One there. And down. And down. Yeah, the fourth kits have gone down really, really well. People are actively using those right now. I believe there is only in the store. Once they've gone, they've gone. They're called Final Edition for a reason now. Originally it was an idea, but the work involved to get all of the kits up together compared to normal times, it's been murder. Absolute murder. So it's easier to indefinitely park projects or supersede them, or just concentrate on something else that you can do, because it's that bad. It's really rubbish if you're in this sort of game at the moment, or any game. Right, ready? Are you ready? Oh, this isn't flowing so well. At this point, I reach over there. Oh, garbage. Where's the on switch on that iron? There we go. Let me put that there now. I'm going to have my other iron, I think. But it does take a little while to warm up. Yeah, that's not flowing. The other iron flows better on stuff like that. So I will park my 10 mar or whatever the hell it's called, and go for my Maplin's iron from the past, which always goes loose and gets hot, you know, when you turn it on. Matron. Takes so long to warm up though. A lot more thermal mass in this one, that's why it's good for the old. That. Right, are we hot now? We have got some hot heats. Okay. Still not hot, hot, hot. Got this set to maximum, but it does take a while to get there. Nice. That's neat. And there we go. Thermal mass. This is like a V8 of a soldering iron. It's got all of the torque. Thermal mass. Wins. Oh, it's beautiful soldering this is. I'll show you closely. Focus. See? Beautiful. Beautiful. Nasty with all the pins there, look. And then nicely flow. Ready? Whee. Fumes. Beautiful. Rotate. Repeat. Why is this side not going so swimmingly as the other side? I really fancy a pot noodle now. Why is that? Disaster. Solved. More people saying, hope you're going to clean up that nasty mess with some Boza. What's that? Do you know what I'm probably going to do? I'm probably not going to clean it at all. I tend on these sort of things to let the board cool down and then just knock off the loose flux. Unless I put it in my desoldery fluxy cleaning tank. It's all good. That's just flux there. That's nasty. But look at the lovely soldering there. Right. Okie dokie pig and a pokey. Now, A, the chips are facing this way. I've just noticed that by looking at the key there. B, I'm going to carefully and not screw up the position of these chips on here because I don't want to have to work too hard. But I'm going to have a glance at the chips. And I do have a static thing on. I have it on my leg. So that's an 08. And I'm going to use the desk bending method. Like that. Oh, it needed a bit more. Maybe another. Oh, yes. It's in there. Shh. Right, I'm going to tag that straight in because I really don't want to have chips falling out and then me screwing up what's what. So I'm just going to tag one leg. Job. Finger on the other side. Heat it up. Flushty dusty. Done and done. Next. Right, so this is a 10. 74 LS sausage and chips 10. Where we are. There we are. It is indeed a 10. So I'm going to give it 78 trombones on that side. Again, I've got a really posh tool for bending these. And it's in the drawer right next to me, safe and sound. Done. Next, we're looking for an 04, and we have it's always good to check, you know. Come on. Mwah, 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 mwah. Well, bugger you then. 04. We want an 04. That's good. Need a more efficient way of getting these in. Yeah. And an extra pair of hands. Done. Just tagging them in so they're flat. Go back and solder them all shorterly. Right, 32. So we've got 32. Yeah, they're changing all over the place, these values. But again, the layout is such that you've just got to bring them across. A passing glance. 74 LS32. I can read that one. Bend it there. Where is... Oh no, that's it. Done. Ooh, not very good. Redone. Next, so this is a 00. That is indeed a 00. Some of them are easier to read than others. The way that they laser these days can be a little bit tricky to read them. Ooh, overbent those legs. Patron. Okay, another 00. That's a 00. Flying now. Is it midnight yet? Oh, of course it's gone midnight, you idiot. You knew that already. Done. 74, 74. I can read them just quite all right at that distance. So this is an actual computer. Remember, this will actually power on, hopefully, and request an input from you. And then depending on what you input, you will get different things. 86. Don't use many of those. Yes, sockets are expensive. It's ridiculous, actually, how much the sockets cost, but sockets is probably about the only thing we can get these days, actually. It's like living in the 70s now. 93. 93. We're getting close. How's the time? Hour and 10. I feel sorry for each and every one of you. See, tell me you can't do this on Boxing Day yourself. You want to make one of these. Links below. There's a 2, there's a 3, there's a 4th. I don't know how many are left in stock. They are running out. They are final editions. They all come with fancy manuals. And that should be an 05, and I can't read that one. 05. Now I wish I didn't put those big sockets in. That will focus. There we go. So what's everybody thinking? Will it actually power on, or will just smoke come out? Ow! That was the smoke coming off my finger. All right, another 05. Yep. Yeah. 2 hours 37 there. Somebody just tweeted me there. Torque soldering. I don't know if torque soldering makes much difference. I think it's more of a case of so the unit time comes right down, but one-off jobs always take a lot longer. I mean, but I thought to myself, I've been meaning to build one of these for ages because I've not built any of the Minstrels. And as I've got to work tomorrow, I suppose this is my treat for the weekend. I'm having trouble with that one though. Yeah. There she goes. Or he. Or them. One 157. 157. One 157. Another 157. That's a 157. See, like I said, they're all in the right place on the phone. But check anyway, especially if you're soldering them straight in. One 157. 157. Yeah. I have to feel where the legs are because I can't see them. That's 365. Yep. What's going on in the comments? Work, yes, that's that thing that I have to do. But lots of people do that. I heard it's quite popular. Oh, go on. Where's one of my pieces of plastic? Or and PCB. And PCB. There we go. Solved. Right, all those chips around the right way. That's a good check to do. And it's just you that needs a tag out there. Right, so they're all in. That one there, well, it's the only one of that size. We will use the power of assumption. Obviously now if you are tweeting in how long this is going to take me to do, you are wasting your time. You're past the limit. We cut it off at about the 1 hour stage. So the closest one that's tweeted to the time of when I literally plug the power in. It's the plugging the power in, whether it works or not, meh. But it's me plugging the power in, the closest one to that. We will find you. We will find you, and then I'll send this one to you, and it'll be your own Minstrel too. Merry Christmas. Wee. Oh, go back. Start that wee again. Jump across. You see what I did there? Oh no, because it's off camera. That's in the way. Move that. There we go. He's jumped straight across to the other pins. He's like an animal. He's like an animal. Letting the flux do the work. Let the iron provide heat. All the skillage is in the village. Extractor fans are great, especially if you've got one and it's literally there and not plumbed in and switched on. This will look pretty good actually though, I think, actually. I don't think I've been too ham-fisted with the soldering so far. Right. See, I'm jumping across so I can get the iron in. And then I shall rotate the board and do the other side. So I think to celebrate, I'm going to have some cheese on toast in a bit. Maybe a pot noodle. I've got an energy drink there, actually. It's looking at me. Might drink that as well. Right, that's that done, but I can solder that one because it's no interference. Fumes. Oop. Go on. And yes, I have built boards like this and then realised I've completely missed off entire chips worth of soldering. It happens. But, I mean, effectively, if you get one of these and you put one together, even if you screw up, you've got to be quite clever on the degree of screw up to damage anything. But the main thing is check before you power on. You know, probably be all right. Check for little blobs of solder, that sort of thing. You know, it's not so much the dry joint issue because modern solder flux, and these are new boards, they should solder up nicely. You know, you only need an electrical connection. You don't need a perfect looking joint. It just needs to be electrically good. You know. Flying along now. Huh. The other thing is, if you're quick, your flux won't burn. If your flux burns, it's a bugger to clean up. If it doesn't burn, you should be able to let it go cold and then literally knock it off. You don't have to clean these things. If you do clean them, by the way, I recommend that you use proper PCB cleaner and then rinse down with IPA. IPA I don't consider any good for cleaning flux off of PCBs myself. A tin of flux cleaner will do it much quicker, but you will have to then rinse it down with IPA to stop it from being sticky, and use an anti-static brush. If I'm doing production-y stuff that needs cleaning, I use all the new Fandango water-based flux cleaners in a hot bath thing with the ultrasonics, and it does take a while, but it does do a really good job actually. But yeah, it ain't nothing on trichlorethane. Look that stuff up. It's fantastic for cleaning things. Not so great for the environment, but you know, happy days. Trichlorethane. Wear a mask, they used to say. Wear gloves, they used to say. That'll be right. Just be arm deep in the stuff. Yeah, it's one of those substances that remains in the water table to this day. Done. Okay. Any schoolboy errors? Looking too bad. Looking too bad at all. Right. Next. How are we doing for time? Oh, it's useless, isn't he? Terrible. Right. So we have got the crystal. That's quite low, so I'm going to put the crystal on. 6.5 megahertz. Flake. Crystal a la on. I'm going to use these cutters, which are a bit blunt. Okay, we've got that massive capacitor that can go on. Massive. Negatively is that way, positively is that way. Nice. Nice. Better cutters. These have just been used as pliers less. Snipped the end, broken the end off of them already though. Okay, where does this tranny go? El Trano. Oh, there. Oh, I want to put that. I don't want to bend it. I don't want to bend the transistor. The bent transistor is an annoying transistor. Right. Now that's something I'm going to look up. You put this in back to front, bad things will happen to it. It will probably go poof. But I'm hoping that it's labelled in the book. What have we got there? Should be showing you this. Oh, here we go. Right. So there's a pin. There is a. Oh, that's the dot. There's the dot there to show pin 1. See? A dot. And as it shows you in the highly professional manual, it has a dot. Bing. So it's a bit high, but I'm going to put it in now. You always fit the lowest components first. I showed the really nice picture in the manual. And by the way, that's Dave there. This is Dave's PCB designs, those of you in the YouTube chat. That's a bit on the let's see if I can resolve that using science. Better. Not much leg on there, but that's coming off. Right, okie doke, that's there. Still got that to put on. Gubbins, big gubbins. I'm going to cheat with these, by the way. I'm going to cheat. You can cheat with those. We'll do that in a minute, though. Right, so we have a 4-way one there. Let's try and rotate that right, like that. Barely there. I'm lucky. This is going to burn me. Done. Nice. Right. We've got one there. I'm going to have to bring the solder to the thing for tagging there. Oh, the temperature of solder is quite warm. There's no flux there at all. That is horrible. Right, but it's there enough for me to do that. And then hopefully correct it. Like so. Dunnage. Could be straighter. Straighter. Right, another 3-way there. Ow! Ow! That's straight enough. Pillars. Jumpers even. Cardigans. Okay, so let's just check that. So we've got 2 here to go in next to each other. Like that. Oh, yes, and. Right, what way did I do that? Right, I need to do the top 2. So let's try and keep the end of my thingy pole off that. Because it's going to get hot with the hot heat. Still burning myself. Oh, yes. Okay. We are tagged. That one should be straight now, and feels better. No! No! Oh, bloody hell. Just trying to get it straight. I mean, what I could do, I suppose, is put a jumper on like that, temporarily like, and then use that to help push it flat and keep it in line. That kind of worked. No, it didn't. Oh God, I think that's worse. I should have kept that thought to myself. Hot heat. Blimey, why am I taking so much time over this one piece? Because I love burning myself. Bloody hell. Got there in the end. Not my best work, but it is some work. Right. Okay, we have a reset button. Boop, boop, boop. There it is. A white one. Go on. No. Do the legs. Okay. In. There. Blobbage. Better. Still got 13 people. Probably gone out for the day. Right. So, these are the same. And loose as a goose. In a moose and a hoose. So, I am going to push them that way. And I tag them on. Lovely. I do it the wrong way. Never do this. Never works out. You cannot take solder to a joint without boiling the flux off before you get there. Push that back in like that. Very nice. Very nice. Electricity point. They all straight enough. These are nice little connectors, actually. I do fear that when the factories start coming back up to speed, they're going to decide to end of life a lot of things that really should have been end of life years ago, but it was convenient for them to make them, so they were making them. But yeah, I've got a bit of a worry that a lot of products that they should have killed off years ago, they will actually now just take the opportunity to kill them off, which makes things harder. Okie dokie video. Now the transistor can go in. Put that in the wrong way and bad things will happen. You won't get a picture for a start. It might get something, but don't try. How are we doing? People got links. Dave's doing a sterling job there. Should be retweeting and all this stuff, but you know, obviously that takes time to do. bad enough starting off the video with it not working very well. Okay, these are awesome connectors. Still been able to purchase connectors like this is brilliant. It's all anchorage. That's your composite video. Right, okay, how are we doing? So, that bag is exhausted. I believe all the bits on the table have been consumed. Oh, that's my neck. Ouch. How are we doing for time? Interesting. Right, well, I'm going to put these chips in then. Again, these are in the correct order. Just check the legs. They need a slight little science. Oh, that leg's actually bent now because I'm an idiot. Careful, careful putting these in. Yeah, if it doesn't want to just go in, really check what you're doing, because you don't want to be levering them in and out trying to straighten legs. Some bad things will happen. So, who's getting excited that their guest they got put in at least half an hour ago or so is close to where this is going to end up? Anybody excited out there? Anybody think that they might have snuck themselves a free Minstrel 2? Because look, this is basically done. The thing that I need to do now is look in the manual and figure out what I'm going to do with the jumpers. Let's have a look in the book. Right, so what have we got here? We have got inverted and normal and PAL and NTSC. Well, obviously we want some delicious PAL because it's better. Inverted or normal. Now, I guess we want normal because, yeah, not sure, but the ZX80 was different. Oh, he's actually showing in here. Why don't I just look properly? Look, here's the default ones already planned out for you. Yeah, again, it's a really good manual. If you get yourself one of these kits, you are in for a treat. This is a proper job we've done here. You know, absolute proper job. Right. And then he immediately forgot where they were there in the corner. Because I think that's, yeah, the 8K ROM. We want the 8K ROM. I believe that's true. Who got April 2022? Haha. I think this is done okay, actually. It's a bit of a job building stuff up sometimes and doing it on the internets, as it were, slows things down. Yep, so that's like that. I just want to check, yeah, so, oh right, that's center positive like that. We're going to be center negative because that's the power supply I have on my desk. No, we want the 4K ROM, do we? Okay. All right, well, I've selected center negative, right? You're pleased about that? Let's have a look in the manual. So yeah, 4K ROM. Okay, so the only difference is that one jumper there. So we're going to do that. No, the interesting thing is with the chip shortages, you'll be shocked how many of these small chips are now not available, like the 74 LSs. It's not just the big sexy stuff. It's everything. It's yeah, it's a big deal actually. It is in fact a big deal. And right, so I'm going to put the keyboard in now. I'm hoping. Oh yeah, they go in nice. They go in lovely. These should have a good enough frictional fit that they don't actually need soldering in, so I might not solder them in. I'll see what Dave tells me to do. What do you reckon, Dave? Should I solder them or just leave them and I'll solder them after the event? Because I think one of my mini pets, they're not soldered in. They work perfectly fine. Look how twee this thing is. This is a computer. A whole computer. A whole computer with a software library. Remember, the time is when I put the power in and power on. Soldering. The whole job. I'll probably put the pillars on the back, because that will raise it. And there's a keyboard overlay to choose as well. There we go. It may say it in the manual, Dave, but you may have noticed I've not used it an awful lot. I'm doing that off of camera like some sort of amateur. Nope. That one was a problem fit. These are good little key buttony things, actually. They're just the right amount of tactile. I like them. "15 actual viewers. Wow. Yes, I've got to look over what went wrong at the beginning of this video and see if it's just this computer or my bandwidth or another issue. Whoops, ruined that one now. Ruined. Number 3 is ruined. Who needs a number 3? Oops. And I've said it a couple of times. All right, yep, nice spare button as well in the kit, because we're nice. You know, we can't afford to buy food, but we do let you have the odd spare button. Right, so there's those buttons in all nicely. Now, pillars. Let's have a look. I'm going to use the power of assumption here that we have got. What am I putting on top? Am I putting on the white one or the blue one, Dave? Now would be a good time to stop, hey? Remember, it's closest to it. And it's the closest to it within reason of me making a decision. I think we're putting the blue one on, aren't we? Because the earlier people got the guess in, the better as well, I think. Right, so it's the short ones on top, long ones on the bottom. Right, so these are spacers that go here and here. And then the screw goes through. Are they spacers or are they nuts? Oh, they're nuts. Ooh. Blue is 4K. Thank you. And I want 4K, right? Nice. Yeah, we have pre-planned this to the state that Dave's sat there on the chat for me, so I don't have to try and do it myself. and quickly spoke about what I should try and load up as an easy thing to load up to prove that it works. And that's pretty well it. Nothing has been tested. I've not dragged a pre-built one out from somewhere. This is me, probably like you lot. When it comes to building one, you'll be like, okay, what shall I do with this? How can I use it? And it's going to be a learning curve. Oh, look at that. That is cool, right? So that gives you all you idents for how this, you know, and how to deal with the spectrumness of it, basically. The Sinclairness. Look at this. So, that clock is still ticking down. It's nearly 2 hours. I am disappointed. I thought I'd do it in an hour and a half. I am disappointed. A boo. Right. But, you know, it's just the thing I thought I'd do. And I hope somebody who wins this, who does win this, actually appreciates and wanted one. And, you know, rather than just, oh, I'll have a go at that. I really do hope that you use it and enjoy it. Because that's kind of the point, really, isn't it? Right, so that is built. That is built, but it's not powered on yet. I'm not doing any trickery here. I really am not. I just need to give this a quick brush, because that will knock off any dodgy solder beads. Right then. And I'm going to use the power of a pointy thing. Just that if I see anything that looks a bit dodgy, I'm just going to knock it out the way. Like that there. See that? Solder bead. Yeah, gone. Pointy things are great. But yeah, I'm not going to try and delay this too much. I'm just going to make sure that anything that looks like nothing more than flux is actually flux before I power this on. And a quick visual check of, sorry, not doing this on camera, of all the relevant pins. It's looking good. It's getting real close now. Right, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pack the mini pet manual away. Available from futures8bit.com, of course. Bing, 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 bing. Just going to sweep some of that away. Right, okay. Looking at the clock there, 1:48. Here's some electricity. It's just here. Oh. I'm going to have to add a delay. I have more wire now. So I'm going to plug that in there, like that. I'm going to grab this television and hope it works. Thanks, Smeg, for that. It's working. I have the wrong power. I have the wrong video lead because I couldn't find the correct one. And I've only tested this with a Spectrum. So here goes. AV in. Hope you're all watching the time up there. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to zoom out. Oh my, look at the mess. Ta-da! Realism. Composite's going to be on one of these. It might be on that one. This is the wrong cable. Oh, you have to pull it out slightly. So, that's on. AV. Going to reach forward under here. And we have a buzzing noise. What was the time? 1:59, I say that was. 1:49, sorry. Still buzzing. One of these cables will give me a signal, right? RF in, AV in. Oh no! Oh no! I have lines. I have lines. I'm going to put that there like that. What's wrong? What's wrong? Could just be my video cable. That's a good noise. No purple smoke. Yeah, exactly. This is the wrong video lead. Oh, hey, it does work. Yay! See? Yeah, 1 hour 49 I made that myself. But yeah, 1 hour 50, 1 hour 49. I'm sure it won't be down to a complete fight of who gets what or whatever. But okay, so that's alive. I'm going to press reset. And I'm going to type in 10 print R. New line, rub out, shift. There we go. So where the hell's print on this keyboard? It's on O, of course. Oh no. Right, 10 print, quote marks, where are they? Can't see. I'm looking, I can't see. Quote marks, there they are. On Y, of course. Space. Yes. I've just built a computer. You could build one of these, and somebody's just won this. Well, how cool is that? Well, we actually have a winner that guessed 1 hour 50. Is that correct? Shifty, quotey things, which was on Y. There we go. New line. Yes! 20. We're going to go to 10. In your face, and then we're going to run. I've just built a computer. You can build yours too. La 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 la. And not necessarily smell of poo. Right, okay, so this is great. It's really great when you just build something and it works, right? Sorry about the mess. Are you going to like this? I knocked this up the other day. This is a TZX player thing. And I did it my way by just doing it with crap that I've got lying around the place. So I'm going to turn that on like so. And I'm going to plug that into ear like that. And I'm going to try and load. Where's load? Load. And shift Y. New line. No? Yes? Shift Y. Well, what's the matter with that then? Do I have to give it a file name? Load. Enter. Alright, that'll do. Alright, okay. I'm now having to use science here. Look what I've built here for this. Can you see? Right, YouTube's going to YouTube's folder. Go into ZX80. Now I believe Breakout didn't take too long to load, so we're going to load Breakout if I can find it. Breakout in my pants. Breakout in my pants. Right, I've never experienced loading on one of these ever before, so Ray! Look. Hang on. There's something funny going on there. Have I done a ROM selection funny? Have I done something a bit weird? It doesn't matter. I don't care. It's alive. Obviously, I'll test this properly before I send it to anybody. But I just went that way. Can I move? Oh! Look. I've just spent 2 hours of your lives building this, but it does work. There appears that there might be video corruption going on, though. ROM selection is what I'm thinking. Maybe I did something stupid, but I don't care. I will diagnose this to make sure it's perfect before it goes to anybody. And yeah, so, well, I call that a stream well done, actually. 2 hours, though, you poor buggers. But yeah, we will liaise with people in the Twitters and the YouTube chats to figure out who guessed the 1 hour 50. And expect us to try and communicate with you. Yeah, feel free to, if you know it was you, expect an email from the website, because we will get this sorted for you. But yeah, there we are. What you want is a Sinclair version of the Dancing Demon. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? That was the old TRS-80 fella, wasn't it? But, you know, I'm kind of happy with this, though. I think this is great. But yeah. So anyway, missing solder joint on a shift register. It could be, but it's, yeah. Was it fun? I hope it was. But yeah, we've done that and it worked. Well enough, right? But yeah, thank you all for watching. Until the next time, I'm going to now try and find a mouse. Here's one. Mouse. I'm going to turn it on. And then stop stream. So yeah.